Guys, buckle up. You've been watching the charts, you've been feeling the frustration, and you've been waiting for a sign. Well, the sign just appeared. One Wallet just moved hundreds of millions of HBAR tokens in a single transaction that could rewrite the entire 2025 playbook for this coin. This isn't your average whale move. This is a power move that might trigger a price shift lasting months. And here's the craziest part, almost nobody is talking about it yet. The mainstream crypto media is focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum, completely missing the seismic activity happening right now on the Hedera network. This is a hidden story, a secret a select few have access to, and today, you're in the room with us. So if you're holding HBAR or even thinking about it, you need to know what just went down, why it matters, and most importantly, how you can use this knowledge to your advantage. We're peeling back the layers with live data from Whale Alert and the Hedera Hashgraph Explorer, and trust me, this story has some jaw-dropping surprises. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments. And I will give you a heart. Alright, let's get into the numbers. About 24 hours ago, a Whale wallet moved a staggering 250 million HBAR tokens. That's a move worth over $62 million, and it represents a significant percentage of the total circulating supply. To put that in perspective, if you combined all the tokens held by most retail holders, they wouldn't match this move in one single transaction. This isn't just a big fish in the pond, this is a true leviathan moving with a purpose. Now, here's the interesting part, this isn't a dump. I know. When a whale moves millions of tokens, most people expect a sell-off, right? The natural human instinct is to feel fear. But a dump looks very different on the blockchain. A dump would involve moving a massive amount of tokens from a cold storage wallet to an exchange wallet, preparing to sell into the market and cash out. But this transaction was actually a transfer between wallets owned by the same entity, a strategic shuffle from one whale-controlled wallet to another. Think of it like a master chess player repositioning their most powerful piece on the board. They're not taking it out of the game, they're moving it to a more advantageous position for the final attack. This is a deliberate repositioning, a calculated step toward a larger plan. By digging into the wallet's history on the Hedera Hashgraph Explorer, we can see this whale has been quietly accumulating tokens for months, buying dips like a pro. The wallet has a consistent history of absorbing sell pressure, adding tokens in small, steady increments. But this latest move suggests they're preparing for something big, like getting ready for a big play in the market. It's the final step before the grand reveal. And it's timed perfectly with recent Hedera upgrades and announcements. Just last week, Hedera's version 0.63 upgrade went live without a hitch, paving the way for more efficient smart contracts and enterprise solutions. The stage is set. So we have a whale making a massive strategic move, and it's all happening during a period of significant network upgrades. The timing is too perfect to be a coincidence. But what does it all mean for you, the average HBAR holder? Real quick, what do you think? Is this whale gearing up for a massive price pump or prepping to exit? Comment below. Moonshot if you think the price will explode, or dump warning if you think a sell-off's coming. I'll read your answers later. Let's see what the community is thinking. Okay, now I talked to some crypto analysts and whale trackers about this move, and here's what they're saying. We're going to break it down into two main scenarios. Scenario 1, the whale is shifting tokens into cold storage. This is the most bullish scenario. When a whale moves tokens off an exchange and into a hardware wallet, they are signaling a long-term hodling strategy. They are not preparing to sell, they are preparing to hold for massive gains down the line. It's a move that says, I believe in this project so much that I am taking my capital out of the reach of daily market volatility and locking it away for years. This reduces the available supply on exchanges, which makes it easier for a smaller amount of buying pressure to drive the price up. It's a supply shock waiting to happen. Scenario 2, it's preparation for a liquidity event. This is the more cautious scenario. An OTC, over-the-counter desk, is a private trading platform where large investors can sell huge amounts of crypto without impacting the open market. This whale could be moving tokens to an OTC desk to execute a massive sale to an institution, without causing a price crash. But here's the thing about OTC sales. They often happen before a major price run. The institutional buyer is often purchasing at a slight discount, anticipating a future rally. So even this scenario, which sounds bearish, can be a precursor to a huge price spike. But here's what blew my mind. When we compare this move to a similar whale move in early 2024, the outcome was breathtaking. Back then, a major whale shuffled tokens between wallets just like this. 2 weeks later, the price spiked by nearly 300%. That move in 2024 was linked to a big protocol upgrade that increased transaction speeds and announced a series of new corporate partnerships. Fast forward to today. Guess what? This latest whale shuffle lines up perfectly with announcements of new enterprise partners joining the Hedera network this month. We're hearing whispers of a new Fortune 100 partner joining the Hedera Governing Council. The timing is identical. So history tells us, when whales move like this and major news hits, expect fireworks. This is the moment the patient investors have been waiting for. This is where the long game pays off. Let me share a quick personal story with you. Last year, I almost ignored a whale move just like this one. I was busy with life, the market was boring, and I thought it was just some meaningless wallet shuffle. I told myself I'd get to it later. Big mistake. Within days, BAR's price tripled and I kicked myself for not jumping in sooner. I could have turned a small investment into a life-changing amount of money, but I let my own doubt and a lack of urgency stop me. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to be sitting there months from now, watching the price chart and thinking, I saw the signs but I didn't act. So when you see moves this big, pay attention. This isn't just crypto gossip, this is market signals telling a story. What story? A story about money, power, and opportunity. It's a story about the biggest players in the game setting the stage, and you having the chance to read their script before they even perform. So here's the million-dollar question. What should you do now? How do you use this information to your advantage without getting trapped? I'm going to break down the strategy for 3 different types of investors. 1. If you're a long-term HBAR holder, this whale move could be a green light to keep holding, maybe even add more if you're comfortable. The whale's actions validate your long-term thesis. They are confirming that the fundamentals of Hedera are strong enough to warrant a massive patient bet. This is a sign to block out the daily noise and focus on the bigger picture. Your strategy is to be patient, ride out any small corrections, and hold for the long-term price targets, which are now looking even more promising. 2. If you're a trader, get ready for increased volatility. The next few weeks could have wild price swings, which are perfect for smart entry and exits. Use this whale move as a confirmation bias, but don't let it be your only signal. Watch the volume. Watch for confirmation of the inverse head and shoulders pattern we talked about in a previous video. Look for a clean breakout above resistance levels before you enter a large position. This isn't a time for reckless gambling, it's a time for a surgical, calculated approach. 3. If you're on the sidelines, this could be the perfect entry window before the next big move. The price is still consolidating, but the whale has just signaled that the waiting game is coming to an end. This is a chance to buy at a price that whales are also buying at, which is a rare and powerful opportunity. But I need to give you a strong warning, never blindly follow whales. They've got millions to play with. Their moves aren't always signals for retail investors. They might be setting up a short squeeze, or they might be trying to manipulate the market to their advantage. Use this whale data alongside other tools. Watch volume spikes, keep an eye on sentiment on platforms like Twitter and Reddit, and watch for news updates about those enterprise partnerships we talked about. This information is your compass, not the steering wheel. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment with your plan. Are you buying more HBAR? Selling? Or holding tight? Let's get the conversation going. Here's a challenge for the real HBAR army out there. If you're holding HBAR, type HBAR army in the comments right now. Let's show this community is strong and informed. Let's show the rest of the crypto world that we are not just bag holders. We are a disciplined, informed force. I want to see thousands of comments from the HBAR army showing their strength. And for those of you on the fence, watching this video, look at the comments. This is a community that believes in the fundamentals of this project, and the whales are now confirming that belief. So before I let you go, let's quickly recap. A massive, strategic whale move just happened. It wasn't a dump, it was a powerful repositioning. This move historically preceded a major price spike in 2024. This action is happening as the Hedera network is making major upgrades and hinting at new enterprise partnerships. The stage is set for a potential breakout. But this whale move is just the start. In my next video, I'll reveal hidden on-chain signals and upcoming enterprise deals that could send HBAR soaring beyond what most expect. We'll dive into a specific technical indicator that is now flashing a major buy signal that no one else is seeing. We'll also reveal the one corporate partnership that, if announced, could make this recent whale move seem small by comparison. If you want to be the first to know, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and smash that like button. Remember, crypto waits for no one, but if you stay informed, you can ride the wave instead of getting washed out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.